Okay, so we are going to buy today our Webull stocks, which is Philip Morris and AT&T. So I'm logged into my Webull account. Let's get to the Webull. Get to the home so you guys can see it. I don't know where the home thing is. It should be remake no, settings no, paper train no. All right, well, I'm logged in and I'm going to go to see this on the left over here. It says trade, little gavel. I'm going to go to trade, right? Type in T for AT&T. Go down here. See right here, AT&T, choose it, right? Comes up. It's at 25.45. It's been going up the last couple of minutes. I was going to buy it at 25.41, but I've been trying to figure this out. All right, so we're going to go to the trade. See, I went over to the little gavel trade. Now, over here it says limit. Here's your choices. Limit, market, stop, stop limit, trailing, stop. We want to do a limit order. You don't want to do a market order because market's going to basically, wherever it is in that second, it's going to put it. You want to do a limit order, which is basically you're going to tell it where to buy it. We're going to buy 10 shares. All right. Time in force today. Scroll down. Right. Unlock to place order. I don't know what that's all about. Unlock. Oh, okay. I know what that is. It's my code. All right. So we are all set. See down here, I'm buying $254.50. I have $5,000 in my account. I'm going to place the order. Alrighty. Placing the order. Placing the order. I don't see. I don't. Why didn't it do it? Why didn't it do it? Let's try again. Place order. Please select buy, sell. Oh, okay. Buy. Oh, there we go. Now place order. Okay, it's going to give us a confirmation. And we're going to buy. Okay, submit successfully. All right. Now we're going to go over, see symbol name. Now we're going to go buy Philip Morris. MO. Philip Morris Ultra. Same thing. We're going to go down to the gavel trade. Where are we at? We are at 25.45. Now, some days, okay, if it's all over the place, it really isn't today. Let's see. Let's do. I haven't really figured out their charting yet. Let's do 30 minutes. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I got to figure out their charting. But for right now, it's at 25.45. I'm comfortable with that. We're going to buy, same thing, 10 shares, which is going to bring us around 250. Again, limit order, we're going to buy. We're going to swing it down. Now, again, this is the Webull account. This is the account for dividend stocks. In force for the day. We don't need stop or limit price. Let's double check. It's going to give us a thing, 254.50. I'm fine with that, and we buy. All right, it's that simple. That was our this week. Today is October 19th. That was my purchases for this week on the new Webull. This is our dividend account. I'm going to, the money still has not hit the M1 Finance account, but as soon as I get the M1 Finance, I'll buy those stocks also. And this is what we're going to do every week, so we can track along. You can see now. Just so you know, just before I go into the Webull, I go and I do a little bit of research, right? So if you look at this, okay, this is Seeking Alpha, great site, good insight on this site. Get it? Insight on the site. Sorry. So AT&T is doing a spinoff. I knew that. That's why the stock is in the tank. And I'm okay with that. People don't think it's a great thing, and you can read this. The media spinoff will still lack the scale of complete. Can't speak. The scale to compete with giants like Netflix and Disney. I don't disagree with that, but what I do disagree with is that you're getting two stocks for one, basically. And what happens in this scenario is normally when there's downward pressure, when there's downward news, the stock, it tends to do what it's doing. It hits the tank, right? But when it actually splits, you'll see after a few weeks, both stocks start rising, right? And let's see. Let's just read here. AT&T seems to be weighted down more than the other two, but when it's saying two, it means the larger media stocks, by its media division. If we take existing Discovery shares as a proxy for the post-spinoff media business, they are down between 22 and 37% since the announcement, depending on the share class. Okay, so it's talking about since the announcement of the split, it is down. And it is, and I was waiting for it to come down. And that's why we're buying. But no, regardless, I like AT&T. We're going to continue buying even into the split, because we're going to get two stocks for one here. A last address to AT&T's valuation in my article published on the day of the spinoff announcement, and we'll update it here based on two parts. Okay, so basically it's saying, I read down here, we have a dividend yield on par with Verizon's 4.9. So as a pure play, as a pure telecom play, it's expecting its dividend to be a little less than it was, but still on par with Verizon, so around 4.9. I'm going to guess it's going to be higher in the 5 pluses, because AT&T doesn't want to scare anybody with this new, hold on one second, with this new spinoff, right? So they're going to keep their dividend pretty high, is my thoughts. Could be wrong, right? It can always be wrong. So long story short, I do this before I buy, and I'll do this every week. So I looked at AT&T, I looked at Philip Morris. I just want to see if the stocks that I'm investing in, like what is the news. Now for Philip Morris, again, I'm on Seeking Alpha, right? So here we go. This guy, this gentleman's talking about that he was disappointed that back in the day, 2003, he sold off his Altria shares before they split. Obviously, they split into Philip Morris, right? And again, Philip Morris is having some issues. There is some settlement agreements they're going through. Again, it's a tobacco company. But if you read down, if you go down, Philip Morris just purchased, I don't know if it's in this article, but they just purchased an inhaler company. So Philip Morris is trying to get away from tobacco. They're planning on not selling cigarettes in the UK, I believe, in the next 5 years. Let's see if I can find it. Revenue growth, no. Negative book value, no. So again, not great news, but again, I'm still buying Philip Morris. Altria 7.0. I thought it was in here, but it's not. I must have been reading a different article on a different page. But it basically, Ventura, I believe, is the company's name, that it just purchased. And again, it is an inhaler company for asthma. And in the next 5 years, Philip Morris, and again, I'm scrolling through this, I probably went through it, but Philip Morris is getting away from tobacco. And they're heavily investing in non-tobacco things like this inhaler company. Again, as a tobacco company, they've done well, but they're forward-looking, right? They're looking at, okay, cigarettes aren't going to be around forever. Let's start looking into diversifying, and that's what they're doing. And again, another reason I like Philip Morris. So that's why we bought them today. Okay? So hopefully you got some value out of this one, and I'll see you on the next one. And the next one will be the M1 Finance investments, and then I have the newest video coming up this week. All right, guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one.